Okay.
It does sound like a dad drink.
Yeah.
He's like, hello. All right, here we go.
So welcome to Drug Stones Brew Review. I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
And today we're going to do a review of 1876. It's a Texas straight bourbon whiskey made here in the great state of Texas.
It's out of Dripping Springs, Texas. It is bottled in the San Luis Spirits. It is a 85 proof, so it's 42.5% alcohol. This was actually given to me as a kind of a housewarming gift, and so we're gonna give it a shot.
We're going to go ahead and pour some while he's telling the story.
Story, blah blah.
And I'm already going to tell you, I'm going to take some points off because that cheap ass cork in it that broke. So,
Now, mind you, the cork was out of it. As he's turning and pulling, he cracked the cork on it. So
cheap ass cork.
hey, all right. So here we go.
Okay, definitely get caramel right off the bat. And that's pretty much the dominant note that I get.
It says here, rye toast, caramel, vanilla with a slight hint of smoke.
No, I'm not getting very much.
No, I'm just, you're definitely getting the caramel.
So, I'm just going to try.
That's a big ass pour. Ooh, I'd feel good after this review.
Definitely dark. Okay, right off the bat, I do get a little bit of smoke on the taste and a lot of caramel. It's like a smoky, what's those little
Smoky caramel with a little bit of a woodsy oak.
It's like a smoked out Rolo.
I wouldn't go that far with it.
Yep. Somebody took a roll of Rolos and threw them on the grill, smoked them.
It's better than your Ardbegs. Someone took a burnt log and shoved it in my drink.
Well, the smoke flavor is not. And you get a little bit of heat on the back end. So let's drop some ice in it. And we're going to do this two ways. Forgot to mention that. We're going to do it two ways. We're going to try it neat. Then we're going to put some ice in it. Then we're going to give it a score, both neat and with some ice in it. And give our thoughts, whether we recommend it or not. And all that good stuff.
You know, and the nice thing is, guys, this one here, $37.99, local liquor store. If you went into a bigger city, you'd probably find it right around 32. We're in small town, so we pay a little bit more. So it doesn't break the bank. So
The ice kind of tames it down a little bit.
actually, I pick up more smoke and less caramel.
Yeah, I get a little more smoke with the ice in it. So the ice kind of tames down that caramel hint. And again, the ice kind of brings out a little bit of the pepper to it. So
Yeah,
you get caramel,
more
get a little bit of
spice.
smoke, and more spice.
Tames down the sweetness, more spice, more smoke. A little bit more heat on the palate and too on the finish.
But pretty good. Pretty good. Not bad. Not
I'll
bad
put it
at all.
this way, I'm not a huge bourbon guy, but this is definitely one that I'm liking. So,
Yeah, this is not bad at all.
how you want to rate it?
Neat, I give it 7.
Neat, I will give it an 8.5. I actually prefer the smoothness, a little bit of the caramel. Finish is very easy. You definitely know you're drinking a bourbon. It's got a lot of powerful taste in there. But yeah, so.
Yeah, when you're drinking it neat, it's definitely a good sipper. Set for your glass, sip on it. Price is really good for this. With ice in it, I'm gonna drop it down to a 6. It kind of tamed down too much of the flavors that I was liking and brought out too much of the pepper. So if I'm gonna get this and put ice in it, I might as well get something a little cheaper, because you're gonna get kind of that same pepper flavor to it to me. So
What did I give it, Neat? 7, 8? Can't remember.
something like that, 8.5.
8.5. Anyways, we can go back and rewind it. I definitely prefer Neat. If with the ice on it, I'm probably going to drop it down to about a 5.5, 6. Again, a little too much pepper, a little too much smoke, a little bit too much more heat on the back end, which is kind of opposite of most bourbons and scotches. Is typically when you put ice in it, it mellows everything out. It actually tames down all the sweetness and brings out all the spice and the heat. So it's a different type of mix with the, and believe it or not, if you don't mind the money, spending, $30, $40 for a bottle, this is what I actually think a little ginger ale tastes pretty well.
Good.
Give me 1 second.
I got ginger ale.
Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We come prepared. Why? Because Steve and I are professionals at drinking.
And this actually reminds me a little bit of the Jacob Weldon, Texas whiskey. Kind of the same way. You get a lot of
Just put a splash in there.
a lot of caramel to
didn't
it.
kill it.
Honey. And when we did a review on that, we threw some ginger ale in it, and it was actually fantastic. And it's actually about $10 cheaper than this. And I'm gonna put some rice in mine.
If you're a bourbon drinker and you want something that you can drink in the summertime while you're hanging out at the pool, that's definitely a solid drink. So, what do you think?
So I think if you're gonna drink this one, you gotta do in the words of our good friend Jack, put your little frilly tutu on. Throw some ice in it, throw some ginger on it, because this is actually pretty damn good with the ginger ale.
It is really good, so.
And it brings out to me, with the ginger ale in it, it brings out a hint of honey. I get the caramel, all the pepper's gone.
I was thinking
get a little
vanilla.
hint of, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking more with the vanilla tone. So, but yeah, no. If you guys do want to mix it, I would bring it back up to a 7. Again, neat, definitely the way to go on this one. Don't mess with it. It's a good bottle of bourbon. Just pour it in a glass, drink it, you'll enjoy it.
So here's what I'm gonna say on this: if you buy this just to put ginger ale or something in it, don't buy this. Save $10, $15 and go get you a bottle of Jacob Weldon. That tastes just as good, if not better, with a ginger ale in it. This tastes much better than Jacob Weldon neat.
Absolutely.
So if you're going to buy this just to put ginger ale in it, don't do that. Save you some money. Go get Jacob Weldon. Both of them are made here in Texas, and that one actually pairs very well with ginger ale. This one pairs very good with ginger ale as well, but it tastes so much better neat that might be a little bit of a waste of money if you're going to do that.
You don't need to do anything with it. Just pour yourself a glass, drink it, and you'll enjoy it. Ice, more pepper, mixes well with the ginger ale, but there are less expensive brands out there that you can get the same quality and not have to spend the money. So if you're going to spend the money, drink it neat.
But I do recommend this. This is good. This is you're not wasting money getting it. I mean, it's a little pricey, but
Hey, there you
I do recommend
So
it.
I would definitely give it a thumbs up, and I know I'm going to give it a thumbs up because I do have this bottle in my liquor cabinet. It is one, I'm not a huge bourbon guy, but if I am going to drink a bourbon, this is one I definitely tend to lean towards. Price is right, the quality's right, neat, enjoy it.
Yeah, it's one I'm going to run and get a bottle of it. It's good.
Okay, well, good. So with that, guys, go get yourself a bottle, do us a favor, taste it, try it, put your comments in there, let us know what you think. And
Like, share, subscribe to Drug Snow's Brew Review. And for Drug Snow's Brew Review, I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.